Hello.
Hello. Yeah, so this is our Halloween episode. As you can tell.
What do you mean Halloween episode? We look like this every day. So I am a zombie man on film.
I see it. And I am A1. As you can see from Alex's Love and Hip Hop reviews. So I'm using...
this bitch dressed up like a thumbnail.
So I'm using basically Nini's wig, which is on loan to Quad right now. So I got to get this back to Quad like by Halloween. So yeah, this is
oh my god,
a little itchy. And yeah,
I got this little hat, and actually it doesn't hurt. The headband is quite comfortable. The makeup is itchy. I have about a ½ inch of glitter on my lips. It's getting all over everything. So I can't wait to take this off.
Speaking of which, I got the fingernails.
He got his. He tried to commit.
I tried to commit, but this shit is hard. Ladies, I don't know how you do it.
You go to a manicurist and you spend the $10. I will say at least A1 has the nails together, but them wigs do be a fool.
A fool.
I feel like you could also be like one of the blonde Beatles or Fred from
the Flintstones. Oh, Fred. Okay. Right.
The Flintstones.
I don't know.
I was really wondering myself.
So yeah, gotta fix this bob. I don't really know what to do, or do it like Nini when it's like spliced in the middle. I don't know. I can't see anything right now.
That sprig.
Right. I mean, I did see the Joe and Teresa interview.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Really? That's shocking.
I just didn't have time. I don't think they give that much of a shit. He's the fuck out of here. Goodbye.
Well, there was a lot of shade thrown on both parts. He actually came for Andy too, and Andy shut him down very quickly.
Oh yeah, when he said the best moment of my life was when I had my son.
Right, yeah, that.
I saw
Andy
that
with the
clip.
cute, clap back. I think he wanted to say a little bit more because the way his face was cracked. You pulling glitter out your mouth.
The glitter just kind of falls back in.
Yeah. If you can contain yourselves while we're doing this.
Summer Walker, that new hip hop girl. I ain't listened to her album, but everybody says it's good. Have you heard it?
I have not heard it yet. Everyone, heard that thumbnail or whatever, the album cover is on everyone's Instagram.
Well, she said that she likes washing in a bowl and she hates showering. What is wrong with people?
Why is that my business?
Especially when you have money, like you could have a nice rain shower, you could have a sunken tub. Why does everybody want to stand on a bath mat and take a whole bath? I don't understand it, but I do not want this to be part of my future or the new culture. So I'm going to say no.
A whole bath, a cat wash, as Zazie Beetz says.
A cat wash.
Anywho, I can't wait to listen to her album, though. And speaking of music, you sent me Katy Perry's, Katy Perry's officially over. When she's debuting under, the Billboard Bubbling Under
100. That's where Katy Perry debuted. I told you, everybody woke up and said, you know what? Enough out of you.
Yeah, but the thing is, this particular song is a bop. You gotta listen to it. It was like a nice, slow grind bop. I was really surprised. And I was just like, well, too late now.
And speaking of white women who have fallen off, Iggy Azalea and T.I.
It's just not ending anytime soon.
She won't stop talking about her.
Well, no. She won't?
Stop talking. No, she won't stop talking about her.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because she's got that good snapping turtle.
Oh, yeah.
That stunt runt pussy.
But
why is she so obsessed with all of the failures, all of the successes, all of the red-nosed pit bulls you've surrounded yourself with? You couldn't do anything with your children's music career, but you want to get upset about Iggy Azalea.
He's referring to T.I., just for those who are confused.
Yes. Her. But I would be more concerned about Zanique's failed career than Iggy's.
T.I. coming for her again on The Breakfast Club is just confusing to me. Why are you bringing her up? Like Iggy, no matter how you feel about her, she's been minding her business and putting out her music independently. So why?
Not bothering anybody, adjusting to her own life, kind of staying off social media, just, doing her thing. You're absolutely right. She ain't talking about T.I., ain't thinking about T.I., but every 5 minutes he's just, oh my God, Iggy Azalea. Now he said something that I don't believe. He said Iggy switched up when she got popular with white people. Now here's my thing. Iggy was never popular with black people. I never remember that.
She was.
No,
when
that
I was living
song
in Atlanta.
Fancy.
No, before her stuff, like Pussy and like the other songs before that. Like she had some underground bops. This is when she was like bubbling in Atlanta, and she was T.I.'s new artist. Like she had a good crowd, like a really big crowd. Like it was. This is how long ago this was. This was T.I., B.O.B., Iggy, like
Why don't we just bring up Krayshawn and Lady Sovereign since
oh
we're
my
waking
God,
the dead?
Krayshawn. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada.
Is that where that Pop Them Tag song came from? That Carly Red used to sing.
But yeah, like she was pretty popular with black people, and then like
Really?
Fancy was like the springboard into like the mainstream for her.
Okay.
And he said that, like, I guess he was implying that he wrote shit for her, and Iggy came with the receipts too. She posted like interviews that he did about her when she was his artist or whatever. So I'm not really sure. Does he need clout for his new Expeditiously podcast, or
I mean, how are you getting clout from Iggy Azalea? That's like getting heterosexuality from me. You're not. You're simply not. Clout from Iggy Azalea, like, she had quite a tumble. I mean, she was able to sell 1 million copies of, who is Sally Struthers, or whatever that album was
Sally
called.
Struthers? Oh. Little Sally Walker.
Sally Struthers.
Oh, okay, all right.
I don't know. We was trying to feed the children when we bought that album. But the point is, like, she ain't really, the hottest thing to get you attention right now. Like, you could talk about, yourself.
But race is a hot
podcast.
button right now, and he was trying to say,
Oh, how lowest common denominator. Especially when you were the agent who put her on. You got her popular with black people and white people. So you can only blame yourself.
So she said, please move on and speak about artists you are hopefully actually helping, and stop trying to bring me up for relevance. I don't bring your ass up. No one is asking about you. I'm trying to be nice because I genuinely have better and more interesting things happening. But seeing a man speaking out of his asshole and blurting out one thing in public and another in private for years is really infuriating. Keep it pushing, sweetie, and worry about what your next storyline is for Family Hustle.
Because it ain't them children's sorry-ass careers.
Look.
Those talentless children.
Those guy, like, he's a 5'6".
He's 5'6".
He is 5'6".
I can't believe he's that tall.
He's very. And he just has a lot of manhood to like prove or whatever. He's a full intellectual. He's a misogynist. He's low key homophobic.
High key homophobic until he's sitting on it. But
right. I don't know. It's just I'm not for T.I., and I know Iggy isn't the most popular person, but in this wage, like, I'm with Iggy.
Okay, I'm with Iggy too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least she didn't marry a red-nosed pit bull.
Anywho, hi Pete. So everyone has been talking about in the love and hip hop like universe about. Oh my goodness! Like your makeup is like. Can you want to like pull it up a little bit or just leave it like that? Okay, all right. So everyone.
That's blood.
Oh, okay. My wig is probably shifting.
Oh,
I'm trying not to get these earrings out.
That's blood. That's blood. That's supposed to be there.
Fixing the bob or whatever you call this, ladies. I don't know.
It's a shake and go.
It is really a shake and go. Not even like a Monet. Like this is.
Well, I don't know. I could see Monet Exchange rocking that it's Pussycat enough.
Jesus. Okay. Anywho, how much like what's this girl's name? Apryl. has been flaunting their relationship about, and everyone's just surprised how calm Omarion is. He's not saying anything.
He doesn't care, and he's been stopped caring.
Mm-hmm. Like Joe Budden has entered the argument.
Is he a Capricorn? Because, child, that man is done.
Yeah.
I mean, utterly,
usually when Capricorns
truly
are done, they're done. 86.
over it. Like, I'm proud. I'm amazed. It's
Right.
good to see someone make a healthy choice and move the hell on.
Like,
And
he's
girl,
winning this narrative right now.
And it's like, you can jump up on teeny little fizzle pop all you want. It does not matter anymore. Omarion isn't coming back. And, stay with, the Ringo Starr of the group. Stay with them. We don't care.
I'm actually looking like Ringo Starr right now, actually. Yeah, she's really thirsty for attention.
She's out here saying, "Ooh, Fizz's dick is bigger." Yada
Oh my
yada.
goodness, did she?
Well, she said Fizz, and she also said Fizz is the better sex. And the thing is, Fizz is the better sex because Omarion isn't fucking you anymore. So you'd rather have some sex than none at all. So that's why Fizz will be better because you're actually having sex with him. You haven't had sex with Omarion in years because otherwise you would have gotten pregnant. But she got to find her some business and mind it because, okay, now you're with Fizz and you think you've pissed Omarion off, but now it's like, okay, what now? Nothing's happened. I mean, I guess y'all got a little storyline and you're happy about that, but Jesus Christ, if Moniece doesn't shut up. Like the man is an asshole and he's going to treat you poorly. Stop trying to check him for it on camera and it might stop happening because you keep giving him a plot line every time you do it. I've
totally checked out this season. It's not interesting.
I
saw you fast forwarding last night. I was just like, well, this is...
It was a marathon fast forward. I covered that episode in 2 segments. In two 10-minute segments on the camera. 2 10-minute segments. I covered an hour episode in 20 minutes. I probably got 2 minutes of tape. Now, I'll give you a good long 911 review, but that bullshit, I'm sorry. Yo. No.
My facial recognition isn't even working anymore.
Ooh, but she is just not good for this show. I think that if she was like on WeTV or on...
Moniece? Oh,
no,
Yo-Yo. Oh, Yo-Yo. Okay.
Yeah, where it's like, okay, you want to do something positive, you want to show off, whatever it is you're doing with that school. Great. This isn't the venue. We need baptisms, we need brawls, we need bops. And if you're not giving us any of that, exit, stage left.
I think she needs to be on like a, what do you call it? Like
a growing
TV
up.
One.
Yes.
Has them, like what happened to them?
A growing up hip hop boot camp tea.
That, or they can be like, a Salt and Pepper, Yo-Yo, the Brat, like the old female heads of hip hop, something like that. Maybe throw Kaya in for some drama. Could you imagine?
No.
Oh, Lisa Ray will be on the Wendy Williams show on Wednesday. Unfortunately, the tea that was gonna happen.
Okay, I'm interested.
So make sure you do that interview.
I tape good old Win.
Mm-hmm. The Breakfast Club did T.I. and Amanda Seales, but you can do that on a different day.
Did you listen to the Amanda Seales? Because
I
I'm not
did.
listening to T.I.
Well, you know what? She got emotional during it when she was recalling when she got thrown out by 4 security guards. She was saying that she was surrounded. And she couldn't put her hands on the security guard, obviously. And she just was saying how humiliating it was. And she was saying that, you know what? The only thing I didn't like about the interview was, like, she knows Charlamagne and she knows DJ Envy, like, for a long time, ever since she was in, like, New York. But she was like, don't go hard, don't go easy on me. I want y'all to, like, just go hard. So when DJ Envy asked, like, are you still on Insecure? Are you still cool? She was like, that's a dumbass question. I'm like, well, you said
no.
That's the only thing.
That's a relevant question.
Right, because that's what everyone's asking. That's
everybody
the only thing.
Wants to know.
Right. She didn't want to mention the girl's name, and then when it was asked, does she want to like reach out to her? She said that I think she said she has reached out to her, but there's been no response yet. Well, she said she's open to dialogue with her.
Child.
But yeah, it was a 50-minute interview, and it was basically, promoting her book, Small Doses.
You really gonna? I should mute that shit, but I'm gonna be nice because that's your friend. That's your friend. So I'm gonna let her have her little moment of shine. After all, my roast of her is still going at what 34,000
Oh,
views.
yeah.
That's the one my neighbor saw. I couldn't believe it. And he was like,
it was
quite
right. The roast.
And you were right.
What?
He said I was right in my roast.
Oh, no.
He agreed.
Amanda lives in our neighborhood. Well, she lived in our neighborhood.
I was like,
she lived on 151st and Convent.
Oh.
It was a duplex.
Wow.
Yep, nice little cute duplex.
She was living up here?
Yeah. She was just saying, like, she listened to reasons people don't like her. And, she did say that out of all those instances, she can see 5% being, okay, that was me. And that's all I got to say on that.
Wow. Well, I'm so glad that she's become so self-aware through all of this. Thank goodness there's a silver lining.
Mm-hmm.
But that's your friend. That's your friend, so we're going to keep it real cute.
And keep it moving.
But I can't look at that T.I. interview.
Oh, yeah, I didn't look at it either.
If I want to stunt run, I'll just watch Lil Bow Wow on Growing Up Hip Hop. Yep. This week, actor Tyrese Gibson was accused of behind... Jesus Christ. It rhymes with snitch. Please learn how to write and edit your shit. Okay. I'm going to read exactly what it says. This week, actor Tyrese Gibson accused behind the scenes of forces trying to sabotage the opening week box office sales for his new movie, Black and Blue, after the film. There's no punctuation. None. Oh, I guess it's trick or treat. Find the punctuation. I don't know. Wait, do I not have my glasses on, or is there no punctuation?
Let me double check. This week, actor Tyrese Gibson accused behind the scenes forces of trying to sabotage.
Oh, accused behind the scenes forces. Punctuate, people. Punctuate.
And no, just a long run-on sentence.
Run on and see what tomorrow will bring. We got a new light shining inside.
Yeah.
Oprah theme song. Run on. See what the sentence will say. Run on. Behind the scenes forces tried to sabotage opening week box office sales because the film was allegedly banned from some theater changed. Moviegoers received mislabeled tickets. I feel like there just was not enough press and promotion.
Or interest.
I think there could have been interest if they had really done, like, Tyrese was on her Wendy's show this week.
Yeah.
I don't know where Naomi Harris is.
Right.
I haven't seen, like, her doing a lot of interviews for it. I remember when the trailer came out, because I do trailer reviews occasionally. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm really interested in this. Didn't know Tyrese was a producer and, like, starring in it, so good for him. But... yeah, they needed, like, a big press run like they're doing for Harriet.
Is she even in the United States? Because I remember when she was doing Moonlight, she was having visa problems.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because she's British.
Right.
Really British.
What is really British?
Like, she don't live here.
Oh, okay.
She ain't like a Sharon Osbourne British where it's like, girl, you've lived here for 10 years. You just have an accent.
Right.
Or Lisa Vanderpump. She's like, no, I live over there.
Maybe it was because it was a police bashing movie?
It wasn't police bashing, though. I mean, it was like, I would say that like half the shows on the air would be taken off because there's so much like police corruption and NYPD Blue, Chicago Blue, whatever they are. The Blues, the Chicagos, the 911s.
Mm-hmm. Queen and Slim, a lot of people want to see that movie. And that's kind of like a police officer-based drama.
That's Lena's movie.
Lena's movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw the previews for that.
Yeah. I heard it's pretty
the preview that I saw didn't get, it was like I saw the preview but I didn't get like the total tea. Maybe I did get
they
the total
They were on the
tea.
Run like Bonnie and Clyde.
Okay. All right, that one. I see so many damn trailers.
How many movies do you see?
Child. I need to watch it at home where I can pause it after 40 minutes and go do something else and then come back to it when I have time.
The last movie we seen together was Us.
That was the last movie I saw in the theater.
Wow. That was in February?
I guess so.
Wow. So as you know, I was right. If you go back to our last video we did last week, the Popeye's chicken sandwich will be in stores November 3rd. We have a date. Like I said, you heard it here first. The same night as the Atlanta Housewives. Atlanta Housewives.
Ooh, so I think there's going to need to be like sweet tea, chicken.
Lemonade. Maybe some Crown Royal apple. I'm not sure if you want me to come over during that, or you just want to do it by yourself.
I think we'd have to do a double episode. You'd have to do Married to Medicine as well. I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to watch it. We can, make BravoCon. Actually, we got to talk about BravoCon.
Oh, yeah.
But I would just say, like, we can do the inaugural episode, but don't expect them to give anything. I feel like we'll talk about the chicken sandwich more quiet as it's kept.
And how long the line was. How, like, oh my God, it's going to be something, y'all. I just know it. I think we need to document it.
We might have to.
Because it's going to be a shit show.
Because the Real Housewives of Atlanta video is going to need a bumper. Because I'm telling you. Because think about it. Nene's going to be off doing whatever she's going to do.
Right. It's going to be the Kenya show.
Kenya's going to be with Mark. I don't even know if they're going to show us Kenya this first episode.
I think so.
Maybe. It could be a lot of like Nene and her business. And then I feel like Portia break up to make up. Eva New Baby Madness. And then like I feel like they could give us 5 minutes of Cynthia at the end because they're going to want to parcel that. They're going to just give a little bit and then take it right back. Give a little plot and then they take it right back. Lord. I could see the first episode being sorry, being set up because we know we're getting a divorce. We know it's going to get juicy.
Right.
So the first episode is just like, look, welcome back. Let's take the AdSense money. Come on. It's about a click.
Well, we might get a few like new memes out of it and new GIFs.
We might.
Right.
We might.
This really could double as a like, the door is closed, like just whatever.
Oh my God! All you need is a cold shoulder.
Right. I don't know.
Oh my God!
The door is closed.
Oh my God! You went from A1 to Nene like that.
Spliced. I don't know.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ! I think this is giving Andy Warhol now. I don't know.
A little bit.
Okay. Anywho. Yeah, but Sunday night, I'm very excited about it. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, it's Married to Medicine too.
What are your
I fell
thoughts?
asleep on halfway through this past episode.
Halfway through the season, I mean, nothing has happened for 8 weeks. I don't care about Contessa and this damn schooling. Your husband is an ugly asshole. Let's move on. You need a maid.
I don't think he's the ugliest out of all of them.
Well, you know what? They're all ugly in their own unique way.
Okay. Like, I fell asleep on the part where Mariah's sister called Quad a hoe. That was the part that I fell asleep on.
You said, you know what?
Right.
Over. But everybody says, Lake, you want to call Quad a hoe, but you were also, a maid of honor in her wedding. Or a bridesmaid in her wedding. A bridemaid.
Fucking wigs. Jesus Christ.
Oh, they are going to get such a kick out of this.
This fucking wig.
They are going to get a kick out of this.
Lord. I'm going to say this. My head is itching, y'all. Like, Lord, I want to throw this fucking shit. Oh my God.
Can you imagine how Nene feels in those confessionals?
I can. Oh my God. And then
you gotta be patting that shit.
Right.
Because you can't itch it, you gotta pat.
Now, if you turn it sideways, you get a Incredible Hulk tee that she gave.
Ooh, a Justin Bieber tee.
Well, this actually is a Justin Bieber wig.
Oh God.
So I gotta fuck.
Oh my God. Ooh, I can hear it. It sounds flammable.
Please do not light anything around me. Get the candles over here. Okay. Moving on.
Married to Medicine, have you gotten anything out of this season?
Not really.
Okay, I don't know, like, what are you doing? All right, my closet wanted to join the show for a minute. You know, I guess like Toya's closet, it wanted its shine.
Do you like her closet? I'm guessing that's a no.
Oh, God. Okay, first off.
Tacky Toya?
Tacky Toya, trifling Toya, trying too hard Toya. The first part of that closet is a landing with shelving. It is not a two-story closet. You go down to a basement. It is subterranean clothing storage with no natural light. I can't stand an artless wall. I mean, couldn't even have shelving on the stairs down. Like, there was so much that could have been done. I was really thinking this was going to be some grand woman's oasis.
Like Lisa Vanderpump's closet?
Yes, or even better, because it's Atlanta and it's cheap. But
Yes.
no. Like, there's one closet door with mirrors. One. I'm disappointed for her. I'm disappointed because she doesn't know style and she doesn't know taste. It's sad because that just the money could have been spent so much just better. It just could have been done better. Like, I wish you had called me. I would have helped you because, ooh, girl, you have no taste and no style.
Well, I have nothing else to add to that, Reed. Nothing else.
It was just such a disappointment. We've heard about this two-story closet for 2 years.
Well, you know
so
what?
I was expecting it to be too nice.
Well, you'll be able to tell her this at BravoCon.
If her heffing ass show up.
So, BravoCon is in 19 days.
Oh my God.
It's so close, y'all. Thank you so much for your contributions and your donations. We appreciate it a lot. We are almost at our goal, and the goal basically is going towards getting
expensive-ass
these meet and greets. So, yeah.
Now, there are rumors that Nene isn't going to be there and will miss the moose.
There's rumors that a lot of people won't be there, and we are going to let y'all know if this shit is what it's going to be, because
there are rumors that it's going to be a shit show, bullshit, and this is why they haven't put out our itinerary.
Right, like 19 days away, and no, this is giving a Fire Fest tea.
Ooh, not a Fire Fest. And then
Lord,
who else isn't going?
The Housewives of New York.
Sonia isn't going to be there.
Or
from
Ramona,
Housewives.
right?
I guess Ramona's not going. I heard that Tinsley and Dorinda were on board. Now they're not sure. But my question is, how they said that they weren't paying them, or they were paying them a small amount.
Oh my God.
Now my thing is, one, you know you're going to get paid for the meet and greets, like from the people.
Right.
Like DragCon, like, you know, you can have a booth and people will come by and, like, you're worth $100 for a meet and greet. Like, I would pay that for, you know, a photo op. Well, y'all paid that so that we could get up close and review those wigs and makeup. That's really why we're here.
And they're not telling us anything like what to expect, or like will it even be a meet and greet? You know, like will it just be like a velvet rope around them or something? And I don't know, like just don't know what to expect. And every concert or convention I've been to, Comic-Con, DragCon, they had whose booth was going to be there, like everything. This was a month away. And so this is alarming, Andy Cohen. I know where you live. I will throw this wig in your face, because this shit can double as a weapon. You see how sharp this is?
Feels like fake fur.
My expectations are very high, so especially with these ticket prices, how fast it's sold out, we barely got a ticket. Barely.
And we had to go peasant. So you've got the Top Chef people, like, there's no reason for this to go wrong. Future is fighting against his alleged 7th baby mother, filing legal documents requesting that Eliza's case be tossed out on the grounds she's lying about her income because she was declared indigent by the court, although she leases a Range Rover and like gets Instagram money. She's smart. She got her shit in LLC. She gonna play the system and play his pockets.
I need to see Future's net worth. How many children?
How many children? How many fire trucks?
Is there a fire in this building?
No. Just around the corner. So yes, how many children?
How many children are too many at this point?
Well,
I mean, speaking of children, I mean, Flavor Flav, he is the father.
he is the 60-year-old father
Right.
of that baby. I mean, I don't know why you would get a paternity test for Flavor Flav because, one, now you've embarrassed the child, and two, you're not going to get any money.
Right.
All you've done is prove your child's father is Poe.
And who wants
P-O-O. Poe.
That's Pooh. Poe. Just he's the P and the O.
Oh. And speaking of how many children are too many children, Rich Dollars was arrested for not paying his child support.
Hilarious. And then Wendy Williams was saying on her show yesterday that they were trying to contact him to hang out. And they couldn't get in touch with him.
Oh,
and they
my
found out that he
God.
was in jail. And then he's trying to spin it, saying that like it was for not showing up in court for child support. They didn't arrest him for it, but whatever. Is it counterproductive to put the person in jail who's not paying child support?
Yes. Because
I
how
always
the
thought that was
hell are they
weird.
going to pay?
Right.
I feel like if the issue is money, just take the money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, run those pockets. But putting somebody in jail, it's like, well, you're not working. You're fucking up the job that you may possibly have. And then if you get fired, that just means that your child support's going to go down.
How much is like child support for the average Joe?
I don't know.
Cause you know
I realize how blessed I am that I will never have to think about it.
right.
It always
exactly.
goes off a percentage of income. It depends on the state. Because I
Okay.
know that rotten ass Chris Bosh bought a house in Texas just so that he wouldn't have to pay his baby mama a certain amount.
I mean,
But some states it's like 25% of your income. I think like that's the highest, and then some
Chris
states.
Bosh, you said, right?
Yeah, the basketball player.
Oh, him. Yeah, velociraptors are smart dinosaurs. So
And evil.
they are. I didn't know Gwen Stefani was 50.
What?
Yes, she was born in 1969.
Wow. That
Ain't
is
that
a
something?
preserved white woman.
Yes.
I want to know. She pickles herself every night. She gets in
Like
a jar and vacuum
incubator or
seals that
something.
lid. Oh my good. She
50.
looks damn good.
Yeah,
You know what? The sun has never touched her skin because she puts all that spackle on her face.
you're right. I'll be able to see her up close and personal. I'll be in Vegas Wednesday and Thursday, Halloween. Vegas watchers, you know, I'll be on the strip, say hello. But yeah, I'll be seeing Gwen Stefani just to see that skin up close and personal because
And
something
Lady
ain't
Gaga?
adding up. I'm seeing Lady Gaga the day after.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's going to be a fun trip. I have my food itinerary already lined up.
Oh, are you going to go to Vanderpump's restaurant?
I did not even think of that.
You might need to go to Vanderpump's.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a try. What's the name of it? I'll look it up.
It's probably Pump.
It's probably
Caesar's
Pump.
Palace.
Oh, it's at Caesar's too? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything Thursday, so.
Matthew Knowles announced his never-released album from
Girls'
Pre-Destiny's
Time.
child group Girls' Time.
You know the Hive gets their tea, you know, a little bit ahead of time. I already knew. I ignored it.
You're like, I downloaded that message through my implant hours ago. Actually, 2 days ago. I don't know where you've been.
He needs to be shut down. Like, he already owns the name and a lot of the songs as well. Enough is enough. Just keep your residuals and stop trying to make headlines. I can't believe he had a baby with somebody.
He's had 2 babies.
God
Orlando Scandrick was released from the Philadelphia Eagles.
damn. Who
Now,
is that?
Drea's forever fiance.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She was always with his third string ass, and I wonder if she's gonna dump him now. Do we think Kim and Kanye are going to get a divorce? I think now that he's whining about her being sexual, she's gonna be like, no, look, we can't fuck with the moneymakers.
He's really in this whole like find Jesus thing, but he's still like
Jesus was never lost.
Or Republican.
And if Jesus was lost, I bet you somebody would call his ass an Uber.
And you heard that. And you heard that while Kanye was working on his album, like everyone who's working on it, he asked them to not engage in premarital sex. The person who 1 year ago was like, I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I make it make sense. And his album came out, I don't care.
Tyler Perry's The Oval scored strong ratings, but Twitter hated it. What are
as
your
well
thoughts?
as you, right? See, someone posted a clip. I'm not sure what it was from. So there was this terrible acting where this blonde girl, well, this black girl with a blonde wig or whatever, she was trying to like be really salacious with this fine black gentleman. And then she knocked her head out or something. She fell on the floor. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
She was coming on to him or whatever. It was a Tyler Perry production.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Because you did both of them, right?
I watched 2 minutes of The Oval, and once I saw them fighting with each other, I had to let that go. But then I watched Sisters for an hour.
Was it Sisters with a TAS?
TAS. No good acting, no good writing, but the TAS.
They ain't shit. That's what the TAS is. For giving us this fucking content. Lord.
Ooh, girl.
But bravo to Tyler Perry for his studios for giving us this content, you know, like, you know what? I guess.
I mean, if you're gonna, have these studios, don't use them to create garbage.
Shondaland is putting out quality shit. I mean, I know Shonda Rhimes is somewhere, like, laughing
shaking
or
her
either
head.
shaking her head.
She just looked at the...
Like, where are the men that's giving us the good content? Because I hear Issa Rae, I see Lena Waithe, I see Melina, and Shonda, like, just all these women giving good, original content. And then you have Tyler Perry and, what's his name? Jussie's boo? Grandpappy, his daddy.
Patrick Ian Poe?
No, his other daddy, actually. That's the T.
I don't know.
Those girls.
Oh, Sissy Daniels.
Sissy Daniels, yes. It's just, I don't know why we can't get good content.
Well, because bad content makes more money.
I have to sneeze. This wig.
Candy Burris and Portia Williams are working on a project together.
I guess she really got over her, like, saying what she said. That's surprising.
I'm surprised, too.
Where's that from?
Atlanta Black Star.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I've heard of them. They actually seem to be on point.
Oh, okay.
They're in LA working on something special.
I haven't heard too much about Portia. I guess she's going to be like, I mean, last season was the Portia show. I guess this season is more so like the Kenya and Nene show.
Well, what is Nene going to bring?
Drama.
How? She couldn't do that last season.
Well, she has someone she, like, hates on the show.
Okay.
Like, she didn't really hate anyone last year.
Except herself. So now she can
Or
take
Greg.
that. Yeah, so now she can take that out on Kenya.
Yeah.
We're going to watch her go after Kenya again.
I mean, we may get a lot of good blips out of it. Well, blurbs.
Lauryn Hill to release her first solo in 5 years. And I think it's going to take 5 years for that shit to come out.
Yeah, that was... You took the words right out of my mouth. No one is checking for her, I think.
Like Neo's Christmas album. Nobody wants that.
He has a Christmas album?
Yes, a Christmas
No,
album
thank
coming.
you. I would rather listen to Mariah's, like, old one on loop. Just leave it to John... Yeah, actually, John Legend is a good one. Because, he has that old, like, got an old Tom River.
Oh, my God. That crooner voice.
Right.
It's like, oh, it sounds like 1922.
Right.
Cynthia has set her wedding date for October 10th, 2020.
Okay. Any
Right
significance?
in the middle of Housewives filming.
Jesus. So she want to secure the peach for next season already.
Oh, absolutely.
10-20-20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 10-20-20.
They're going to be filming right at the end. That's right at the end of the season, too.
Yep.
So they can do their honeymoon after the season.
You know Bravo's paying for it.
Oh, absolutely. Bravo paid for her first wedding. Why break tradition? She's never paid for a wedding, and she probably never will.
Who was the last wedding? I think it was
Peter.
Eva.
Oh, yeah, Eva.
Eva's last, yeah.
Eva was
Ooh,
the
that
last
was a
wedding.
mess.
It was. It looked like a cheap wedding for a cheap cast member. Monica keeps the luxury cars in her divorce, and Shannon keeps the house. I will say this is the quietest celebrity divorce I ever didn't hear about.
I think the cars are probably worth more than the house, right? All together.
Maybe. And they say those Mercedes trucks hold their value.
Do we ever hear about Monica being in debt? Because you know she lives in Atlanta. I feel like we don't hear that.
Nope, we never hear about her being it because she stays on tour.
Yeah, and I think she, like, you know what? You never hear about Candy being in debt either.
Well, Candy makes money constantly.
Right.
Constantly.
But I think she pays her bills. The only thing you've heard from her was with that assistant or whatever.
And that was Phaedra setting that shit up.
Jesus. To have a friend like that.
Oof.
I hope she's at BravoCon since Candy allegedly isn't coming.
I don't want to see. Why? You want her to steal your social? She will find a way. You will come home and you won't have any frequent flyer miles. Watch.
I probably will lose my flying privileges too. I'd be like, shit.
You get back, I'm like, how did I get on the no-fly list?
Right. She does seem like the type that'll sell Social Security numbers in Nigeria or something.
Okay, if you're going to dress up as Marie Antoinette, you have to go headless. You got to have some type of sight gag. Like, you can't just
maybe
put
like
on
a
like
little
old...
blood across the neck or something like that.
No, you got to be holding the head. You got to be holding the head. Like, you just can't have your head on your neck. Not as Marie Antoinette.
You see it? So, the Little Mermaid thing premieres, like, this week. I think it's a terrible idea. It looks really bad. Yeah, November 5th, like next week.
Oh, so that would be Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Starring Queen Latifah as Ursula. Like, we all wanted her as Ursula, but in the Disney movie, it looks terrible. This is the live action
But
one.
don't we have another live action?
We have another live action one coming. I don't get
How
it.
many times do we need to tell the story of The Little Mermaid?
It's my favorite Disney movie, but still.
It ain't gonna be anymore.
Yes, you're right. You are right. I think it's a really bad idea. I think it's going to be, like, panned across Twitter, especially Black Twitter.
Summer Bunny said Love and Hip Hop tricked her into becoming a homewrecker side chick. But you was out here fucking Cardi B's husband before you got on the show, boo. You're pass around puss. Don't try to use Mona as a scapegoat. She may be responsible for many things, but you're sorry because you're simply sorry.
I think
You're a husband fucker. It's what you do.
At least she's not like Nicole Murphy with it.
I think she is like Nicole Murphy with it. She went on the damn show, trying to get clout, trying to get famous. Like Nicole went on Wendy's show and, didn't really fess up to anything.
I guess they're both scallywags.
They are both scallywags. At least he decided to stop embarrassing his wife while she tried to continue. He said, okay, I've embarrassed you enough for one day, but oh no, not her. She's going to keep it going.
The Blast actually has a Fetty Wap story. Fetty Wap accused of trashing LA.
I thought it was WAP. It's been WAP all this time.
Oh, I don't know. I just thought
and
Fetty
it doesn't
Wap.
matter.
If you're from New Orleans, you say Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap? That's too much. I got to do a WAP. WAP. Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap. I don't know.
The winker.
Cyclops. He was accused of trashing an LA vacation home so bad the landlords claimed they had to repaint the entire house because of the smell of smoke. According to legal documents obtained by The Blast, the owners of the mansion are asking a judge to force the rapper to pay $170,000 and $960.
$170,994 in damages.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
I'm not used to paying taxes like this or this high.
Okay. Now, I want to know, how the hell does it cost over $100,000 to repaint a home's interior? I could see him getting you for maybe like 6 to 10. How big is the damn house?
Fetty Wap rented the luxury home in the Hollywood Hills at the price of $35,000 a month.
Where is he getting $35,000 a month? Child, these
Trap
people
Queen must have made a lot of money, I guess.
$35,000 a month?
These days, like, singles make more than albums.
I may really need to put out a single.
Like, you need to, like, seriously, like, what's his name? Lil Nas X? Like, he could probably retire. Like, his single went diamond. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. I mean, jeez. I could retire for $9 million, honestly. I don't spend money like that.
I think I would need a bit more.
I think you would need a bit more.
I don't think I'll ever stop working because
I'll probably work a little less harder.
I think I just want more things. Like, I think once I have like a certain amount, when then it's like, okay, I could see myself remodeling my house every 5 years.
I can see that too. Oh, do you like how, I'm about to say Nurse Jackie, how Jackie and Curtis are doing their renovations?
Well,
so far.
You know, I didn't like the renderings, but I didn't like the way like, it was the art of the rendering itself that I didn't like. Mm-hmm. So I need to see it like when it actually happens.
And you know what? I didn't even flinch when they said like
300,000.
I was like, she got it.
She has it.
She definitely has it.
And that's what it costs to renovate. Like, when you're doing kitchens, bathrooms, and bedrooms, that, like, you're putting in a whole ass garage. Like, that's what it costs to renovate.
And you notice what happened when Curtis was like, well, I don't know. Well, she put the cancer card right on the table. She was just like, well, I don't have a child, so I'm going to have what I want. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you really can't trump that.
No.
Honestly.
She could have said, well, since you cheated on me, you're lucky we even are getting this house together, so come on.
Honestly, she didn't even need his income to help, I think.
No, she probably doesn't.
Oh, so, I forgot. Do you want to know this Fendi tea on camera or off camera?
Oh, well, let's use it on camera.
Okay, so I have a friend that works at LVMH. Mm-hmm. You know, apparently they're also trying to buy Tiffany's. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah. And usually they get what they want, except when it came for Gucci. They tried to. Anywho, so we were talking about Nicki's line, and actually I was at the bar on Sunday talking to him. I was like, yeah, you know what? I actually have something nice to say about Nicki's line. Like, I actually don't mind it. He was like, that tacky shit. And I was like, oh. He was like, child, let me tell you. So basically, it's not sold out at all. If you go on the website, still available, not sold out anywhere. Apparently, she announced...
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight.
Right.
The Barbs aren't buying something that Nicki put out? Are you serious? The Barbs aren't supporting their favorite artists financially?
I'm not saying it didn't, it's no one's not buying it, but it's definitely not sold out or anything. It's not doing like crazy Fenty numbers or something like that. So also what she did was she announced the collaboration before the contracts were signed. So they were forced to like do a rush job. So the collection are old fashions from 2017.
What?
Right. My friend even showed me the receipts. If you look up the Fendi Moon Boots, they're basically old silhouettes. They wanted to take time and curate her own line, but instead, because she announced it, like, they put them on like a heavy deadline. So they look just like all those cuts and dresses and stuff like that. 17.
Oh my God.
Right, and they marked it up 30%.
Oh my
So basically,
God.
It's old Fendi cutouts that are marked up 30%.
So the fashion heads aren't going to buy the shit. because they're gonna know.
Right, exactly. That's why he was saying, like, real people who know fashion, they're not gonna get that.
Oh.
I didn't even know that. Nothing's original on that line.
Wow, it's all shit from 2017.
2017, 2018.
Oh.
Just saying.
That's sad,
like,
because
these are facts.
She really could have, like, had a fashion moment instead of jumping the gun.
Right.
But it looks like, I don't even think that if they had new shit, you know, the fans would have bought it, because they seem to be in a habit of not streaming, not purchasing, only supporting in tweet.
I don't think her fan base...
Like, if she could, like, cash tweets, like, she'd be a trillionaire.
Right. I think she needs a more for, like, what she did in Target and Kmart. Well, Kmart, actually. What she did in Kmart, that's what, like, tax bracket her fan base is in.
True. And the shit could have sold out and then resold online for higher prices.
Rihanna's fan base, that's everywhere. You
know? And it's
Kylie Jenner, unfortunately.
True. She does have a much larger fan base that also buys her music. Because if people aren't buying the music, I don't think they're going to buy anything else.
But maybe we're wrong. I mean, maybe my source that actually works there, you know, is wrong. But I'm just reporting the facts that I heard. I'm not hating. I'm just saying that was some tea. I did not know she was selling old fashions for a 30% markup.
It sounds like Nicki. And you know what else really sounds like Nicki? The fact that it's not sold out anywhere. That tracks too. Well, we'll see you sooner than we'll see Nene at BravoCon.
And I'll see you sooner than I see Quad and give her his goddamn wig back. Seriously. I need to take this shit off.
Oh my God.
I kind of want to see what
it
that
looks even
like.
funnier on the floor. It looks like I have got a little dog in here.